Welcome to the Slurry-Blast Cleaning Center. I'm James Meyer of RIT for the Golisano Institute of Sustainability. I'm talking to you from the Remanufacturing Testbed. What we are demonstrating today is an approach to collect, monitor, and exchange production data from a machine that does not have that built-in capability. The equipment in this demo is a slurry-blast machine from RIT Technologies, whose founder is an RIT College of Engineering Technology alumnus. The slurry-blast is a high-volume, low-pressure wash system that uses recirculating tap water and different types of cleaning media to remove surface contaminants without the use of any harsh chemicals, detergents, or solvents. Unfortunately, it's a very loud machine, so we will leave it off for this demonstration. The type of software we are using is often referred to as a frontline execution system or manufacturing execution system. We chose Tulip software platform for our facility for multiple reasons. It's modular in nature, thereby allowing manufacturing organizations to develop specific applications valuable for their operation. Thanks to its low-code interface, it is easier to use for personnel with no computer programming background. And lastly, their pricing seemed affordable for small to mid-sized manufacturing companies. This Venn diagram illustrates use of Tulip as a software tool in unison with the machine operator and machine to collect important manufacturing metrics from the shop floor that would be otherwise unavailable for decision-making. Tulip has capability to export this data to an analytics platform for dashboarding and/or post-processing. What I'd like to show you now are some screens from Tulip software that we've developed, which addresses not only requirements from your operations, your shop floor, but possibly also requirements from your quality management system, regulatory, or anything that's of importance to you. So we're going to walk through these screens. What we're starting with here is the login addresses security, also verifying is in fact the operator qualified to operate this machine. So what we'll do is we'll scan a simple barcode, which will take us through that machine. And then for us, what's important is starting with safety. So this is a simple click-through screen that simply gives the operator a chance to verify that they are wearing the correct safety glasses, they are wearing ear protection. This takes us to the next screen, which has quite a bit of information for the operator. It engages the operator, plus gives them all sorts of information. So in the upper right, we have the equipment status, which is ready to run. If maintenance did not want this machine running, this would be turning red. If there's a work order in process, the operator has walked away to do various things, or it's the end of shift, the next operator is going to continue on. This would indicate what the active work order is. In the middle of the screen, we have operator performance. For us, this is important. So we have the planned hours and planned pieces. We're going to start a new work order, so we don't have any information there yet. On the far left side is a current equipment status. So this is the ability of an operator to communicate with the next operator that's coming along. Maybe they've noticed something, or just an advisory that something needs to be done in the near future. There are, at the bottom of the screen, there are several buttons that take you to different screens. Let's say on this particular work order, you have some questions about it, so we've set up another screen that provides more details about the work order. You could configure this to display anything that you would like. This information is pulling from a table that we created in the Tulip software. Has no limits. You could have as many columns and headers as you like. Going back to here, what we also have is a quick start guide. So the Tulip software is a highly configurable setup where you can configure this to any way you like. So you could develop swim lanes, for example, that cater to an operator's level of experience, low, medium, or high. regular operators who do this day in and day out are going to have all of the processes memorized. They would not need a quick start guide, but maybe you have a fairly new operator. So again, you can configure the screen to list out step-by-step details, which buttons to push, where the knobs are. You can configure this any way you like. So back to this screen, let's say we're an experienced operator, we're ready to start. We're going to select this top work order. We've configured this with one click and it takes us to here. So this is our approach at mistake proofing. For that work order we selected, you need to have this required part number. So we've built in a barcode that once you scan it, behind the scenes we have basic formula to verify that we actually do have the correct part number. We're not processing the wrong one. So we'll continue from here. This screen now is talking to the more experienced operator. This is the recipe. This is in a snapshot how to set up your piece of equipment. And then just for additional help, here is a picture of the part you're supposed to be cleaning. Again, an attempt at verifying that we're doing the right thing. So we press the button here to begin the work order. Our time starts. We've got a couple of times here, elapsed time, and then we have the time remaining on the work order. So this one is set up for 10 minutes. We've got some other things going on the screen. So we've got the part number, we've got the number required for this work order. We'll add in the amount that we've completed. If there's defects, we'll record those. Then we're giving some very high-level pictures, what's acceptably clean, what is not, and a quality alert, which is used in all sorts of shops. So once we're all done with this, we'd simply press complete the work order, report the data. That information is captured in the software system. For Tulip, as with other systems, you now have digital data. You have time, work order number, good parts, bad parts. You have now all the foundations for creating OEE or other KPIs you may be interested in. Thank you for listening to my video demonstration. If you have any additional questions, please visit our website. There's a vast amount of information for Industry 4.0 as well as smart manufacturing. Have yourself a nice day. I'm James Meyer.